Hi, this is the story behind my new old song, Don't Forget, which I'm going to post up tomorrow. Now, the reason I call it a new old song is actually because basically this is a song that I originally wrote in 2008, 2009. Originally it was 2008, I think it was in December. I was back for Christmas at my dad's house in Northampton, which is where I'm from. And I remember running upstairs. It might have been Christmas Eve or something, but I remember running upstairs, picking up my guitar, and then writing this little part here, which really is the basis of the song. Yep. So this bit happened, I remember, and probably started with the melody as well. And then what happened is, I took that back with me to Liverpool, and I moved actually at the end of January, so about a month later, to Penny Lane. And I've got a video that I found of me playing that and expanding the idea with the chorus and more of the song. And that video you'll see now, or part of it now. And as you can see, it started to develop, and at that point the whole concept for the song arrived. Basically, the concept has always been so big, it's been very difficult to contain it in the song, and that's why it's only now that I feel it was the right time to finish it completely. The music was all completed in 2009, as you'll hear from this demo here, which I recorded, I think, in fact, it was 23rd of December 2009. It's just a rough demo that I did in Liverpool, but it basically was, it was fully formed at that point. So this is the second verse, just a rough demo. But in this demo, I'd put drums down as well, and some bass, and it had more of a groove. And these guitar parts that I really liked. So basically the song started to develop, and the whole concept behind the song, that's just the verse section. Obviously there's a bridge and a chorus, and there's a middle eight section, but the whole concept of this song was always about two souls that are traversing lifetimes together. Okay, so it's like they're having more than one life, and they're coming back in to the next life together again in one way or another, and they're meeting up, and they're going through these different life scenarios and experiences. Now, sometimes perhaps they're together, sometimes perhaps they're not together, sometimes perhaps they want to be together but they can't be, and these kind of things. And they've got lots of different scenarios and lots of different themes that they're playing out over these lifetimes, and sometimes it's very painful and other times it's less painful, and so on. But it was really difficult to get this into the song in terms of a lyric. I had so many, it was always there was always the main section, as you could see in that video, of some of the lyrics, you know, don't go, it's not your fault, it's over, this sort of thing. Don't go, it's not your fault, it's over now. But then it was difficult because it was hard to conceptualize in lyric how to phrase this reoccurring lifetime thing without it sounding too wacky and too out there. Because I wanted people to resonate with it, you know. I didn't want it to be so far out that it was going to be too much for people to kind of resonate with. So it was hard, and over the years I've written different lyrics for the verses, and the chorus is generally centered around the don't go, it's not your fault, it's over now, or switching those around, and don't forget. Don't forget that we know each other. Don't forget that everything is okay. We've just chosen to come to this strange place in order to play out these themes that we've chosen in advance of actually incarnating. But it's very difficult to get that into a song. It's this sort of very expanded theme that was very hard to bring into a sort of small verse, chorus, middle eight sort of thing. But the point is, I did different lyrics over the years, but never felt quite happy with it. I think I did one a couple of summers ago, then I did another one last summer. I started working on it again. And it wasn't until the lockdown period when I was like, right, I want to get this song done. I'd been doing a lot of reflecting myself, and obviously the songs that I write, and probably most songwriters write, reflect parts of their own life as well, of course. I mean, for me, songwriting is very cathartic. It's like a diary journal entry most of the time. So this song, after doing lots of thinking and reflecting, I started to think, okay, I think I can do this now. So I started recording a new demo, and I took some of the guitar parts from that demo, but I slowed it down slightly, but it still was fine. And then I just did everything from scratch again, the piano and everything else. And it was meant to be quite a simple demo. But the problem is with this song, I've always had an issue, as you'll see from that video, the key is always a bit weird. The verse is in a lovely key in B minor, and it needs to be in B minor. But when you get to that bridge, you know, then it really starts getting crazy. That it's like, oh my God, and then the chorus is, don't go, you know, it's like all the way up there, and it's like, oh my God. So in a way, it would be good to have a female vocal on that chorus, but that wasn't going to be possible, so I had to work around that, and that's what you'll hear in the recording. But this song I've always played loads and loads of times over the years. I love it. It just takes me somewhere else. And, you know, so I said, I'm going to finish this. And so basically, during this lockdown period, I started recording this demo. Even though the words weren't quite finished yet, I started recording the new demo, the new recording, because I wanted to get it finished. I knew it would act as a catalyst to get the lyrics done. Around that same time, it was really interesting because my brother Craig had said to me, Gavin, you need to watch this series on the iPlayer called Normal People. And when someone says watch something, I'm a bit like, okay, I'm not going to watch it. And then he kept going on, watch it. So I did watch it. And from the Sunday to the Thursday, I watched all 12 episodes. And boom, what happened in that time, that series really moved me, because the two main characters for me embodied the characters the characters of this song, but in a very grounded way, and how they were playing out their relationship and the things that they were going through. It just was like, wow, this is it. And it really acted as a catalyst to get the lyrics finished. And when I was recording the actual vocals, I still hadn't finished the chorus lyrics, and then suddenly in a moment I was sitting here recording the vocals, or standing here recording the vocals, and suddenly it just clicked. Like, having watched that and having had all the reminiscing and reflecting I've been doing, it just clicked in that moment. Just those last few lines, it all came together, and it was beautiful, because there's if you watch that series, it's absolutely, found it amazing. And Normal People, BBC iPlayer, and there's a bit where the female lead character, she's being abused, and that concept helped pull it all together, because that's what was happening. Don't go, it's not your fault, it's over now, but don't forget. So there we go. So that's it. That's my ramble on about this song. It's called Don't Forget. At one point during along the way, it was going to be called Don't Go, but actually it's Don't Forget. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget who we are as these two souls. Don't forget what you're doing here. In time, you'll remember that you came to this strange place to be yourself, don't forget. So, yeah, it's about being truly who you are. So there we go. That's it.